Want to know why Elon Musk's painting is hanging on my walls and watching over me every day? Well, it's because Elon Musk is a true genius. In fact, he and his master plan have inspired me to actually make my own master plan, and it has drastically improved my life. And in this video, I'll explain exactly what his master plan is, how it has changed my life, how you can design your own master plan, and at the end of this video, I'll explain how I will help you personally to execute on your master plan. But first, what is Elon Musk's master plan? We all know this quirky, kind of awkward, real-life Iron Man called Elon Musk. But what many people don't know is that every single thing Mr. Musk does is all part of his big master plan. In 2006, Elon published an article on Tesla's website with the title, "The Secret Tesla Motors Master Plan," just between you and me. And the master plan is as follows. Use money made from PayPal to build an electric sports car. Use that money to build a more affordable electric car. And use that money to build an even more affordable electric car. And while doing above, also provide zero-emission electric power generation options. So, in short, Solar City. Then 10 years later, in 2016, he published another article titled Master Plan Part 2. Part 2. Where in short, the master plan is as follows. Create stunning solar roofs with seamlessly integrated battery storage. That's what he's doing with Solar City and Tesla's Powerwall. Expand the electric vehicle product line to all major segments. That's what he's doing with the Semi, with the Cybertruck, etc. Develop a self-driving capability that is at least 10 times safer than manual driving. And enable your car to earn money for you when you aren't using it, by acting as a robot Uber for other people until you need your car again. But here's the thing. See, what I laid out was just a Tesla master plan, which is part of what I like to call Elon Musk's master plan. Because building electric sports vehicles is just a very small part of this way bigger plan. And the Elon Musk master plan is as follows. Lower the costs of space travel by a couple of orders of magnitude. He's doing this with SpaceX. Earn enough money with Tesla to fund SpaceX while accelerating sustainable energy for the world. Make humanity a multi-planetary species by colonizing Mars. He's doing this with SpaceX, or at least that's the plan. Making sure artificial general intelligence, or AGI in short, will be developed to benefit humanity and not destroy it. And he's doing this with OpenAI, and then later on to connect us humans to this AGI through Neuralink. Now, did you catch Elon's overarching mission? Because his ultimate end goal of his big master plan is the following: to preserve the light of human consciousness. And I find this fascinating, as it shows that every single thing Mr. Musk does all leads up to this mission of preserving human consciousness. And I find it fascinating how he architected his whole life to revolve around this mission. And this brings me to the first lesson I've learned from Elon Musk's master plan. Start with your mission. Start with the end in mind. What is the mission and the end goal of your master plan? And something that I do myself that really helps me with this is imagine living your ideal life 10, 20 years from now. What would you be doing? How would it look like? And it's key that you really take the time to write this down. On a rainy Sunday, take a piece of paper, not larger than 1 page, and start writing down a day in your ideal life. What would a day in your ideal life look like? Who do you wake up next to? What does your bedroom look like? What do you see when you open up the curtains? What kind of car are you driving in? What does your morning routine look like? And where do you drive off to? What do you do for a living? Maybe another question that can help, if money didn't play a role in your life, what would you be doing? What do you enjoy doing? What are you good at? And what brings value to the world? And it can be absolutely anything you want. It's your perfect life. You can live a Dan Bilzerian lifestyle, but you can also live in a cabin deep in the woods and just enjoy your days fishing and making fires and barbecues, whatever. Now, in my ideal life, I've stepped out of the corporate office life, and I have my own company that focuses on producing original content. And I do this together with an awesome team. The company focuses on expressing myself creatively, all while inspiring, educating, and entertaining other people. So think of writing books, filming documentaries, filming short movies, filming featured films. But before I do, I want to travel the world for a full year together with my girlfriend, where I can focus on content creation while traveling. Because I think this is really difficult to do once I settle down, work on my business, start a family, etc. So first I want to do the traveling, and then I want to build a business. So now the next step is to reverse engineer this into 3-4 goals that you need to achieve in order to be able to live your ideal life. So just like Elon Musk's mission, preserving the light of human consciousness, he broke this down into 3 goals. Making life multiplanetary, accelerating sustainable energy, and developing and eventually merging with benevolent AI. So I broke my mission down into the following 3 goals. First, I want to build multiple passive income streams that add up to an X amount of cash flow per month. Second one, quit my full-time permanent office job and rent out my house. And 3, use the money to travel the world to focus on content creation and building out my brand. Now it's important to give each of those goals a deadline to make it an actual goal and not just some kind of dream that you will eventually do. Give it a deadline and make it challenging, realistic but challenging, in order to actually put in the time and action to feel the pressure that you want to achieve this goal. I put a deadline on the 31st of December in 2021, where the day after I'm going to start my year of traveling. So that's in almost a year from now. Now after this, break down your goals into even smaller sub-goals. Goals that you can start working on right now. Make it actionable. What is it that you're going to do? When are you going to do it? And where are you going to do it? If you write it down in that format, I'm going to do X at place Y at this time or this day in the week, it will make it actionable. You can start executing right now to work on your goals, to work on the mission in your life. In my case, I took the first goal of building passive income streams and broke it down in the following. Work as a freelance data analyst to save enough money to buy some real estate. And I actually calculated how much I can buy before the deadline and how much money, monthly income, this will bring me while traveling. Secondly, I only work on side projects that will give me extra income through content creation. So making YouTube videos, doing photo shoots, filmmaking, all while building out my brand. So now that you've written down your mission, you've broken this down into 3 or 4 big goals, and you've broken those down into smaller sub goals that you can execute on right now, that's the only thing you should be doing. Execute, take action, do it right now. And I know this can be hard. There are days where you don't feel like it. And there's this one thing that can really help you with this, and that's accountability. Hold yourself accountable. Go to a friend and tell him you want to achieve a certain goal before a certain time. Give him $50 and tell him, if I don't achieve it, you get to keep those $50. Trust me, this will give you the extra pressure and the extra external motivation to actually execute on your goals. You know what? I will keep you accountable. I want you to write down in the comments section below a goal you want to achieve by the end of this month that will bring you closer to your ideal life, to your mission. And I'll hold you accountable. If you don't achieve it by the end of this month, in the next video or in the video in the next month, I will call you out on it. But if you do achieve it, I will give you props and a shout out to your channel, Instagram, whatever. So if you want to join me on this accountability test experiment, you could say, write down in the comment section what it is you want to achieve by the end of this month. I'll hold you accountable to do it. So you better do it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, it helps. Share it with your friends, share it with friends who need to be held accountable right now, who need to start executing, and subscribe to my channel to be up to date when I post the next video. So to summarize one last time, write down your mission in life. Break that down into 3 or 4 goals. Break those down into smaller, executable, actionable sub-goals, and hold yourself accountable. I will hold you accountable. You better do it. See you in the next video. By developing an AGI, did you catch Elon passive income streams that will... It's so hot outside. I'm sweating like every sentence. I have to wipe my face and my ass.